Good morning, good afternoon, traders. I hope everyone is feeling okay and full of energy to start this trading. David, please let me know if the sound is okay. Hi, Brian. Hi, Steve C. Good morning, team. Clifton, Scott, DVG. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully, Amir is going to join us today as well. So today is the second trading day of the week. I really hope you just kicked off the June month of June in a green day yesterday. Actually, we managed to make a nice green day yesterday here in the TEFS YouTube trading room. Also, I started with a red trade on MU, but after that, it was just a nice two big winners, especially Tesla was my biggest winner. Hopefully, today is going to be the same beautiful green day. Well, the market again is not starting on the strongest base to today. Again, the reason for that still some fears lingering because of the tariffs uncertainty. I've just read an interesting article regarding the AI battle, like especially between again China and the US. And if we want to be more specific on that details, then between NVIDIA and DeepSeek, it's quite of an interesting article blog in our newsletter. I'm just sending every day daily newsletter traders on our social media. So please just look for TEFS on Telegram channel, Facebook, Twitter. So we are everywhere. Please just join, subscribe, just on like on the YouTube channel, and you can get fresh news already in the morning. So this is going on though as well. Also, as I've seen, the semicons are strong again, like 0.61 on the NVDA, 0.62 on the AVGO. And as I see Tesla, it's much stronger today than yesterday. So semicons are strong. The futures, surprisingly quite nice and strong. Well, not strong, but at least in green. Triple Q is just get to the slightly to the green side, but the SPY is still quite weak. Trader 0.10% to the downside. Hi Lee, good morning to you. Martins, nice to see you. Good afternoon to you. All right, traders. So on the strongest side, as I mentioned you, we have some semicons names plus Coin, Roblox, Tesla, Baba, PLTR on my list. About that, Pinterest is quite strong on news. We are just going to check it soon. And the weakest on my list is Google, guys, 0.93% lower. Gold is retreating, plus gold-related stocks, and Bitcoin is not that strong at the moment, 0.42% down. Plus, in the red side, we still have J&J, Johnson & Johnson, Nike, PepsiCo, CVX, Walmart, and so on. So let's see how we are going to continue with this slightly red market. US stocks set for a lower open as tariff fears linger and treasury yields dip. Plus, we have one more news here, and this is OECD news that they just decreased or actually chopped the US growth forecast, cites risk to the downside as tariffs bite. Also, Dollar General was not very much impacted by the tariffs, at least according the sales and the earnings, because Dollar General is just going higher. Also, have not been hurt yet by the tariffs pressure. Hi, Dor. Good morning to you. So, in a nutshell, still a more fear, and this OECD reduces US economic growth forecast for 2025 and 2026. Again, it's definitely not a great start for the market. But as you could see, yesterday we started in red, and at the end of the day, it's just made a comeback. I mean, on the SPY at least, and it ended in green together with the triple Q. So let's see if it's going to be continued today as well. On the daily chart, I still see a consolidation. Of course, it's not a surprise that we need to see a break over the $600 level indeed. So if we are going to see this move over $600 level, this is going to be another story indeed. Okay, traders. What else here? As you know, it is Tuesday. That means we have, and as I mentioned you yesterday, labor market week. So we have the first labor market news here. Hi, Alamu. Good morning to you. So the first news here are going to be indeed, I'm just going to tell you, the job openings at 10 o'clock. This is going to be the first economic news for today, together with the factory orders, and later on some more FOMC member speakers are going to be here. 12:45 GUSB and 1 p.m. Cook speaks, and after that, just half an hour before the market opens, FOMC member Logan speaks. Yesterday, Powell's speech was not doing too much indeed, did not stir up the voters, but I think maybe the Jaws job openings are going to make this job indeed. So be careful around 10 o'clock. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Nice to see you here. So economic news, 10 o'clock traders. So let's just be careful around that time. As I mentioned, you SPY is red, triple Q is slightly green. Market ended in green yesterday, also despite starting with a gap down. And unfortunately, the tariff fears it's still here. Plus, even the OECD just reduced the economic growth forecast for the US, which is not a good news. But we have some more movers here though. Dollar General, I did mention already. Let me just check what else happening here on the international front. Alaska Airlines to make Europe debut with Rome flights next year. Nice. So Alaska Airlines it can be on our watch list. European markets ease despite drop in Eurozone inflation. Indeed. So this is going to be an interesting for the European stocks as I see. Chinese market and the overall Asia Pacific markets, as I see it, just ended mixed. Hang Seng is the only one to get higher on some economic news. As I mentioned you, the crypto, it's a bit moving lower at the moment. Bitcoin 0.41% and under the 105, so the 105,000 level indeed, which is seems like that this 105 it's the K, it's quite of a stronger resistance for the Bitcoin. And as I mentioned you, we still have some great movers. Hi Jennifer, good morning to you. All right, guys. So, based on the news, as I see, fear is still here, uncertainty is still here. Also, the market is really trying to push higher, but let's be careful, especially around 10 o'clock with the George job openings and the factory orders. Okay, I'm just checking the news quickly again whether we see something interesting. US steel stock surge after Trump doubles the steel tariffs is still from yesterday, but we can watch as CLF and the rest. China's May factory activity unexpectedly shrinks as tariffs dent sentiment, worst drop since 2022. So this was definitely not the news which was driving the Chinese stocks higher. But as I've seen, even this ease on the tariffs would be a great trigger for it, but we have not heard of it yet, and there is no news yet about the next meeting between US and China regarding the trade talks. Okay, Dutch government collapses after far-right party leaves coalition over immigration. This is European news, nothing to do too much with the US news, but as I mentioned you, we have a lot of nice movers today. And let's just start with Dollar General. In the meantime, SPY just made a beautiful pullback in the pre-market question whether we can break the yesterday's high and continue towards to this $600 level. But let's just see what happened with DG. At the moment, the Dollar General, it is just up 10%, quite okay volume, and I love the daily chart, especially the fact that it's just popped over the $100 level, over this consolidation level high. And I just would like to raise your attention to one important fact based on the daily chart, and this is a nice gap to fill. So this is ready to fill a gap back towards this $122 area. Looks like as a great one. So let's see whether we can continue even higher here. Dollar General, it goes to my long list for sure. Traders, if you have any questions, any candidates on your side, please just let me know, and I'm more than happy to have on it and check it for sure. So this is my email, and I'm going to send you um, my trades soon. I mean, not the trades, but just the watch list. So let's just start with the long, which is the G. Here it's going to be a short and a secondary list. All right, traders. So if you have anything on the list, please just let me know. One thing is for sure, the nuclear energy stocks are back again to the upside thanks to Meta because it's just signed a 20-year agreement to buy a nuclear power from Constellation Energy. So this is going to be a huge day for the nuclear energy stocks. That's why I'm going to watch CEG first of all, VST like Vistra Corporation, and what as or Vistra Energy, sorry, and NRG Energy, which is NRG actually. All of them are nicely pushing higher. So let's just put them to the long side. Next one, it's hims and hers. The telehealth platform added 5% after the company said it will acquire European counterpart Sava. The deal will grow Hims and Hers active customer base by about 50%. This is not a bad deal, isn't it? So let's just check Hims a little bit. And after that, of course, I'm going to check the CEG and the rest as well. So CEG higher very nicely, 11%, nice pre-market volume. This can be, or 8%, sorry. And this can be a very nice, very nice mover indeed. Also, I'm going to be careful with the daily. It's on the daily, it's a little bit extended. It's over, as I see, this $350 level already. It filled the gap as I see on the daily, and it is just heading towards to, let me just check, it's definitely all-time high around this $350 level. So it's just getting a new all-time high maybe today. So on the CEG, I'm going to watch it closely there for sure. I'm just going to get the green here. Okay, it's much better now. So CEG, sorry, my market depth, it was not connected with the charts, or actually it was connected with another chart on my other monitor, but here you can see. So 11% up, 477,000 volume, and this is still going higher as I see. So let's just try it on the long side as I mentioned it, but let's just be careful because it is around all-time high. Vistra Energy is here as well. VST, very nice mover, looks great. It is around this $176 level. I do like it better because it's just touched the level to fill a gap back to this 189 level. Also around the 180 is going to be a stronger resistance. So watch out on that, but VST looks great. Yes, good morning. Okay, hello. Yeah, all of the related stocks, nuclear energy related stocks are going to jump on that news. I completely agree with you. Also, I'm just going to put it to the secondary list already. OKLO. Okay, guys. So Bumble is the next, which is tumbling 6%. As I saw, Scott already put it on his short list. Reason for that, JP Morgan downgraded to underweight from neutral. All right, so here we are indeed with the first and almost the only one. Let me just check it. BMBL short candidate for today. This is going to be Bumble. Paramount is the next one. The entertainment giant nominated 3 new directors to its board and scheduled its shareholder meeting for the 2nd of July. According to its annual proxy statement published Sunday, shares of Para, which also in talks to settle an election interference lawsuit by President Donald Trump against CBC News, slipped more than 1%. Well, I guess this is not the best news for the Para. We can just watch it for the short side. Next one in here, it is Pinterest, which is popped more than 4%, PINS. PINS, okay. PINS at the moment looks like it's even moving higher, and I love the daily, guys. Look at that. That's just a beautiful 200 EMA reversal, and it's just popping higher indeed. PINS. All right, traders. So this is what we have for the long side, and we still have some movers there, like OKLO. If it's moving up, the rest of this sector-related stocks are going to move too. But we still have Credo Technology, Block, and Parsons. Block XYZ. This is higher on an upgrade. This is a great news. XYZ can go to the long list, and I'm just going to check one more here. XYZ. Okay. Credo Technology, which is CRDO, beautiful move to the upside, 14% higher on stronger than expected demand from hyperscalers. Very nicely done, CRDO. I'm just not sure whether the pre-market volume is going to be enough. Oh yeah, it's more than enough. I like the fact that it's just breaking a consolidation on the daily, and it still has room to go. As I see on Scott's list, there are a lot of long candidates for today and not too many shorts. And Parsons is the last one. This is PSN. I do not actually trade this stock too often because I guess it is a little problem with the volume. Let me just check it. Yes, it's a low volume stock. Also, it looks weak, not my favorite because of the lack of the volume. Hi, Marco. Good morning to you. So PSN, I'm just going to put it on my secondary list. And as I mentioned you, we still have some movers from my watch list too. Pinterest, I see Hood is very strong, Coin, Tesla, NVDA, definitely AMD, which I'm going to check here. I'm going to call NVDA here to the long side and maybe even Hood. And I think it's going to be more than enough to track this day and especially just find some great trades in the beginning of the day. So here we are, traders. Here is the list for the day, what we are going to check. For the VIP room traders, I'm going to wish you a beautiful green morning with DVG and Scott, and hopefully Amir is going to join as well. And I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp for the preparation session. YouTube traders, here I come. We are just continue trading. All right, guys. So VIP room traders, see you tomorrow and stay safe. Thank you, team. And YouTube traders, here we go. If you still have anything, especially guys, I'm looking for shorts because I'm not sure whether it's going to stay like that. I mean, the direction. So it's still not a good news for the market, and Georgia openings can just change everything at 10 o'clock. Okay, so be careful on that indeed. All right, just a second, traders. I just answered to one of my trader and then we can check it. Okay. Okay, guys, I am here for you. Hi, Lee. Jeremy, nice to see you. Google has some volume, yeah, and quite weak too. Mm. Wait, 1 minute ago it was on the, oh yes, it's still weak. Okay, so Google is down. We can just watch it there for sure. Agree with you. All right, let me just check it. What happened with Google? Maybe I missed a news, guys. It can happen. Google. All right. Yes, Google is down now. Doesn't look good at all, in my opinion. Um, 167. Is it under here? Yes, 167. I, guys, if it's going to break 167, might is going to continue lower. So let's just keep an eye on Google to the short side, in my opinion, indeed. Nice. Okay. Traders, I just get a tea and I'm going to get back to you just a second and I will be back soon. All right, traders, thank you for your patience. I am back with my tea and we can just start this beautiful sunny summer day and let's see whether the market is ready to give us some great opportunities. Well, indeed, Google, I'm going to watch it to the short side. As I mentioned you, I'm going to go with HIMS. What else in here? HIMS for sure from the list. DG. All of the nuclear energy stocks look really good, especially VST. I like the best because it has not filled the gap yet on the daily. Pinterest, I like very much based on the daily chart. All of the semicons, also semiconductors can be a little bit tricky. And as I mentioned you, there are some, not rumors, but facts that the battle between the AI field, and the chips and so on is getting a little bit more wide here between US and China, and to be more specific, between NVIDIA and DeepSeek and the similar companies like DeepSeek in China. So the battle, it's they're going on for dominance for sure. Who is going to be the winner of this AI field? Indeed, it's not going to be an easy one, and definitely it's not going to turn out soon. It needs time, but this can have an impact on the NVDA too as well. So maybe rather I'm going to watch MU. Like yesterday, it was not a great trade in the beginning, but after that it made a beautiful intraday breakout. And I'm going to watch AVGO and AMD too on the semicons sector side. Okay, what else based on my list? Bitcoin is not that strong, so let's be careful with the coin itself, like the Coinbase stock. Pepsi, Nike, JP Morgan, as I mentioned, not among the strongest. SPY is still slightly red, and the triple Q is back to the green, 0.06. And definitely most of the big names are in green, except of the Google. All right, Scott is talking and I mean about now the nuclear energy stocks. He likes to VST first of all. He wants to wait on CEG to pull back a little bit and then to go higher. I completely agree because I think on CEG the gap is quite big. First of all, it's a quite often intensive, huge gap. What it's going to start with, and as I mentioned, your CEG, it's around the all-time high. So this is going to mean maybe a little bit stronger resistance there. He called HIMS, VST, and CEG to the long side already. All right, traders. So we still have 5 minutes to go. CRWV strong again and GOBY. Thank you, Jeremy. We can watch both of them for sure. So I'm just going to check it soon here too. How do they look like? GOBY you mentioned, right? I'm just going to put it here. Just a sec. Okay, JOBY. And we can maybe watch mRNA as well, traders, as yesterday it got some good news, but I'm not sure it's going to be okay today. It's around this $27 level, as I see. Mm-hmm. We can watch it there. All right, guys, what else? It's strong here. SIG. Okay, guys. BNTX is still strong. Yesterday it got the news. CCJ, guys, CCJ, it looks great too. We can watch not just OKLO, but CCJ as well. I'm just going to put it on my list already. I really like it. Maybe I'm going to put it instead of XYZ. I do like CCJ. CCJ is up. I'm just going to show you now on the screen. 4.55% seems like it is in a reversal after some red days, and it is over the $60 level. So this seems like a very nice and valid reversal, by the way. I like that. Okay, Scott called the Dollar General already over 106 for a nice call higher. All right, traders. So CCJ, OKLO, VST, CEG for sure. DITR, not just Dollar General, but DLTR is going higher 3% as well to the upside. CRW, GOBY, we need to watch it for sure. I completely agree with you. Jeremy Hood, I mentioned, it's quite strong too. NTES, as I see here. Okay. Five below, but it's just 1% higher. Well, it's still strong. Okay, I'm just looking for, familiar um, symbols, stock symbols here. Let's see the short side. I'm using the TEFS platform gainers and losers list traders to watch that. I really like it. Now let's see to the short side. What can I see? Full of ETFs as I see. Also, you can check it not to show the ETF side, just the stocks if you don't like ETFs. DT is down, not DG, DT. Okay. Shopify. Almost 2% lower, guys, on Shopify. Shopify is down. Let me just check Shopify. Oh, it's okay. SHOP. Look at that. Shopify is tumbling. More than 100K, minus 2.37%. Might we should keep an eye on that to the downside, especially if it's going to break this 104, I would say 102 and 80 around. This is going to be the break of the 20 EMA plus yesterday's low. In this case, might is going to pull back more. So Shopify, we can watch it. Also, the volume is not the real deal here, but this can be one of the short. I see GOBY now, Jeremy. You are right. Actually, it is higher with 14% and quite of a strong volume. Doesn't look bad at all. Indeed, I like it. All right, traders. So we still have 1 minute to go. Good luck, everyone. Today on the VIP room, it's only Scott because DVG is going to be a little bit late. Again, how you can get a subscription to the VIP room is definitely funded account packages through the test traders because then you can get more months of subscription to the guys. Hi, Raspi. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Hope you had a nice green day yesterday. Yeah, my Spanish is still just like that. However, I'm learning. I'm going to be better in like 6 months, hopefully. Okay, guys, CIG, it's here as well. I did not realize it. So GOBY looks really good, but CIG, it's higher too, actually with 13%. So we can keep an eye on that stock as well. Ooh, we have a lot to watch, guys. It's a lot. SIG. Okay, Shopify is here. All right, guys, so ready to rock and roll. Good luck, everyone. Don't forget 10 o'clock economic news. We should be careful. And let's just rinse and repeat this beautiful green day than yesterday. Okay. So Scott called DG already over 106. Oh, Shopify already pushing higher. Okay. So it's not a trade. I'm going to watch it there. All right, everything is pushing higher, including especially triple Q, by the way, at the moment. VSTCG, I'm going to watch them. Pinterest, I like it too. But on all of them, I would like to see first a small pullback. Wow, Microsoft and Amazon, it's crazy. Meta too. PLTR pulling back. Let me just check HIMS, small pullback. MU is moving down. Scott is watching a lower price stocks RSLS. RSLS. He's watching. Scott is waiting for the CEG. to push back a little bit. Okay, nice. So both of the indices are in green already, traders. Wow, 5 below is very strong. As I see, Google is trying to pull back a bit too. No, but now it's just on the lows already. Wow. Okay, so SPY, triple Q pushing higher. Pinterest pulled back. That's a good sign. CG, nice pullback. I just would like to see a reversal there. Hood, yes, Kevin, thank you very much. I'm going to watch it here. It was definitely one of the strongest here. Open range break. Wow, that looks strong. That looks strong. Oof, Google under the lows already. Crazy. Okay. NVIDIA pulling back. HIMS has not pulled back yet. It's just moving higher as I see. MU under the lows. Interesting. VST pushing lower. CEG pushing lower. CCJ pushing lower. How about OKLO? You're right, Kevin. Actually, this hood looks really, really strong. You can try it for a scalp, but be careful here because actually the market just made a U-turn too and moving lower now. But yeah, hood looks like resilient for this market environment indeed. Scott ready to take this reversal on the CEG over 332. I'm still watching here. HIMS is the only one which is just going higher. Pinterest is here too. Pins. Nice on the hood. Beautiful, beautiful call on the hood. Well done. Very good. Very nice on hood. HIMS is the same, just broke the highs and that's it. Apple is tumbling. Okay, traders, DG just broke too. What I'm watching now is definitely this Pinterest. If you can make a break over this 32.95, I'm going to get a gap and go higher. Stop loss under the lows on the Pinterest, which is actually under 32.50. Okay, I'm checking which one. Okay, hello. Wow, PRTR, what a drop. Okay, hello. Pulling back too. Careful with that, guys. Okay, traders. So far, I just checking this Pinterest for a possible gap and go. As I mentioned, if you took the hood only for a scalp, because this market is still quite seems like a quite weak. Triple Q filled this tiny little gap. Now is deciding which direction to continue from here on. ZM, wow, ZM is down a lot as I see. Google big drop as I see, but I could not take it. Just checking the weak stocks too. if the market continues lower. NVIDIA is making a reversal too, traders. Pinterest is not in yet, just over 95, 32.95. I'm going to enter, and so far everything is dropping. I mean, except of DG and HIMS, which is going lower. All right, traders, Scott is going to call, I think, SIG soon. SIG, he's going to take it for long over 75. SIG, it is Scott's call from the VIP room. I'm still watching and checking and waiting for this market to decide after this pullback. Microsoft back to the VWAP nicely. PRTR, HIMS, it's wow, HIMS and hers, it's always so strong and big mover. It was like an open range break as I see. Pinterest has not entered yet. Overall market is pulling back. It's under the VWAP. Try to look for some stocks that does not care about the market too much in the meantime. If, of course, Pinterest is going to break the lows, I'm not going to take it as a trade. SPY is on the VWAP. Triple Q is clearly under the VWAP. Dollar General, beautiful breakout. Pinterest is breaking the lows, so if it's going to break this 32.50, I'm going to get out my entry order there. Scott called VST over 174 for a reversal. My big question is still the following, whether we are going to make a reversal with the market higher, or we're just going to keep dropping because of the fear still exists and actually strengthening over the tariffs especially. And 10 o'clock we will get George job openings and factory orders, guys, so let's be careful there. PRTR though, it's making a quite impressive pullback now. I'm going to watch it around the VWAP for a continuation, and unfortunately traders, Pinterest, it's not going to be a trade at the moment, so cancel pins. Okay, DG is still strong. AMD slightly moving higher as I see. SPY on the lows. Triple Q just broke the lows. NVDA fighting as I see. Yes, make sure you cancel your yes, Shoshan, you are very much right. I just go to my working orders soon. Thank you for reminding me. BA Kevin checking. Okay, BA. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all indeed, 213, but I would take it only over 213.30, not before, Kevin. All right, traders, SPY triple Q is still very uncertain. Also, I see some reversals on the nuclear energy stocks, which I'm watching now. AMD is stronger than NVIDIA, so we can watch it for a long too. Pinterest is still moving lower as I see. SPY getting over the VWAP now. AMD very nice and strong. I'm going to watch it for a long entry somewhere here. PRTR is looking better now as well. I'm going to get CEG exactly, Luzak. I just missed this trade, but I'm going to enter CEG over 335 with a stop loss under 332, like a $2 or $3 stop loss. That looks quite nice in here. 33520 is going to be my entry and lower share size because this is a big mover, guys. Pinterest is still pushing lower. VST, I missed this beautiful reversal there. AMD, no entry yet, at least no chance. And I'm going to watch NVIDIA here over the VWAP. If it's going to make some consolidation, it's going to be perfect for a gap and go, or not gap and go, sorry, intraday breakout trade. BA, beautiful call, Kevin. Well done. BA is still on my ban list, so unfortunately I cannot trade it. And even the SPY and triple Q are pushing back nicely. All right, all right. So seems like the bulls are biting back again. PRTR back to the VWAP. I like this impressive, still this impressive pullback on this PRTR. I'm going to watch this consolidation there too. CG has not entered yet. Okay. Google still weak. Netflix is down too. And VDA, it's too late for me, unfortunately. Here comes CEG traders. It's just making this beautiful consolidation. Stop loss under 332.60. CCG is looking better. Question whether the market can continue higher here on this $593 area. BA, it's a beast. It's always making like that. You know, it is these moves. It's crazy. Okay, HIMS is just consolidating, though might it can continue higher. We will see it soon. Tesla is stronger today, definitely than yesterday, and I'm still watching this PRTR here, traders, especially if the market is able to continue higher. Beautiful call on CEG. Zach, I was just too slow to enter over 330, and I hope if it continues higher, I can get in on over this $335 level. Traders PLTR, no, it's just making a reversal on the VWAP. And VDA looks very strong. NRG is back too. So NRG, VST, and CG traders, all of them are nuclear energy stocks. You're watching them. Now Tesla is over the VWAP. Microsoft still weak. Meta is not the strongest either. This PLTR, it's just making a really, really weird move here. Look at that. Looks interesting over this 132.56, the PLTR. It has a quite of a big push in that stock. Look at that, guys. PLTR. Oh, HIMS. I just missed this HIMS here. Going to get a small share size only on the PLTR traders because it's quite acting weird, and especially because the stop loss should be quite big on that stock. Okay, CEG. On the CEG, I want to see like a $3, 338 for the first partial. Wow, Tesla, beautiful. Pinterest is coming back as well. Nice PLTR. On the PLTR traders, I would like to see 133 for the first partial, 133 for the first partial. So PLTR CEG in. Market is making a consolidation. PLTR 130, 290. I'm going to take a partial PLTR. Okay, here comes PLTR, a little bit more. Crazy mover, this stock today. Indeed. Market. HIMS just made the move too. Okay, CEG, beautiful traders. One more dollar to take a partial on the CEG. And this PLTR really needs to push a bit higher now. I really want to see that to push a bit higher. I don't like the fact it could not touch the $133 level yet. SPY is still just consolidating, nothing else indeed. Nice. PLTR is not that nice though. Okay. So far, Pinterest looking better as well, over $33 level traders. If you like it, I like it. $33 level. PLTR, not good. That's why we need to be careful with the 33. You know what? No, 3280. We can enter already on 3280 over the Pinterest. 3281 is going to be my entry, and adding over 33 is going to be the plan here. All right, traders. Also, I must tell you that this CG is not moving nicely, and not even PLTR. On PLTR, I have just a lower share size, but unfortunately, I need to get out if it's breaking 130, 180. It's my final stop loss there. CG still trying. Market continues sideways as I see. mRNA, you see, I forgot mRNA here. And it just broke out. Unfortunately, GOBY, I'm watching there too. GOBY back to this 817, but doesn't seem like it wants to make a reversal. Last chance for the PLTR, not good. Uh-oh. It was so close to my partialing point. Actually, it touched this 132.90. I'm still holding it. Traders, triple Q broke but could not continue yet. That's not the best news for us. And overall market is still in a consolidation, and we will get the news in 10 minutes. NVDA was a very nice call if you took it. Pinterest has not entered that yet. 3283 is going to be my entry, and unfortunately, this PLTR seems like I need to say goodbye if it's breaking this big candles low. I mean, this nasty green candles low. Meta still looks weak, indeed, my opinion. PLTR trigged me so far. Last chance for the PLTR. And I'm just going to check this hood here too. Hood just pulled back too. Okay, last chance PRTR, last chance CEG. SPY is back to the VWAP, Triple Q is back to the VWAP. Both of them are quite fighting. CG is not doing too much at the moment. Looked like a nice intraday breakout, but it pulled back now, and here comes our Pinterest soon. So watch out, traders there. Okay. All right, so 32.83 is going to be my entry on the Pinterest. PRTR is still alive, CEG is still alive, and the market at the moment is just consolidating. I have a strong feeling, Mike, we are waiting for this news. All right, Pinterest is in. On the Pinterest, I want to see, I'm going to see what's going to happen next. Like, it's just, we are just before the news. A stop loss on the Pinterest, it's under 36 and 60, so I would like to see at least a 20 cents for the first partial. But if the market breaks out and we continue higher, this I'm going to reconsider that and really adding over this $33 level. PRTR nice pullback. I really hope it's going to push back a bit more there. We can't see your position. Oh, Shoshan, sorry. It's here. You can see. Here it is, Pinterest. You have see. Oh yes, because sorry. Market depth. It was just covering it a little bit, but here we are. Oh, CG. No, that's not good. It's going to be a big loser for me. Under 330, I need to get out. That's a nasty drop, hanging on a thread. Pinterest is going hopefully to the right direction now as an intraday break, and PRTR, it's nicely pushing higher. CG, last chance to make a reversal there. SPY triple QR, SPY is pushing lower, triple Q is pushing higher, so I don't know what's going to happen. And unfortunately, if we do break CG 330, I'm going to say goodbye for the stock. SPY under the Viva, but triple Q still looks stronger. That's interesting. Again, the indices are not quite moving together. AMD still looks strong, traders, and VDA still looking strong. PRT are finally back. CG, I want to see the same from you as from the PRTR, please. And traders, I like this. I just missed the AMD breakout. I can't believe that. I just wanted to tell you I really like or AMD breakout over this 115.40. And I missed it. I like the daily as well on the AMD, by the way. Okay, Pinterest is in green, PRT are almost in green, and I really hope CG is just finding a bottom there. Triple Q pushing higher. And we still have 5 minutes till the news. SIG back to the VWAP. Ooh, okay, hello, what a big drop. Ugly. Okay, Pinterest, go, 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 please. Scott is going to take HIMS over the VWAP for a reversal. NVIDIA, it's a beast today. That's a fact. And AMD, I just missed slightly this beautiful breakout. However, now the news can change anything, guys, or everything indeed. Be careful. CRWD, checking, Kevin. Very nice calls for today. CrowdStrike. Let's see CrowdStrike. Very nice. Great VWAP reversal here too. I like it. Also again, 10 o'clock news can just change the things there, guys. Let's be careful. CG pulling back. Pinterest is still not the real deal, but it's there. And I don't like the fact that PLTR is just making a small pullback now again. And the volume was not that strong in the green candle, so maybe I'm just going to close half of the share size. Here, I do not want to have a unnecessary loser, indeed. Tesla looking strong. Microsoft is trying to push higher. Amazon over the VWAP. And PLTR, you have the last chance to show me something there. Or I'm going to lower the share size a little bit. So you need to go back to 133 and break it. NVIDIA, beautiful. AMD, unfortunately, I just missed slightly this breakout. Meta pushing lower. That's it, PLTR. Now you need to go higher and higher. Come on. CEG, guys, not my favorite. Needs to go to 335 again and break it, but here we go with the news. And I'm a bit afraid of the news. So I could not take any partials yet. That's sad. It's really a shame indeed. So we can do two things. Either to wait and hope it's going to be a good news and the market reacting great, or rather just lower my share size. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm just lowering my share size. Because we still have 2 minutes to go. And the news, as you know, they can just be like a 50-50, unfortunately. Okay, Pinterest is still hovering around the red and green. CG, it's a little bit disappointing there. We still have 1 minute to go. NVIDIA is very strong. Tesla is trying to be stronger. Meta, it's weak. And now I don't like that the SPY is still under the VWAP. Triple Q is over the VWAP. Ooh, HIMS. There is no trade for Scott on HIMS for sure. Okay, news in some seconds. Traders. SPY doesn't look good at all. Triple Q looks much, much better. Okay, we are moving higher. That's a good news. News are out. Initial first move is to the green side. Here comes back CEG, PLTR, Pinterest too, but we need to keep that and push higher. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So traders, I think I need to lower my share size on the CEG. It's just not moving nicely. Fortunately, PLTR it's quite okay. Now finally Pinterest is moving and I'm not going to take or add to the Pinterest trade. I think I'm just going to take a partial soon and I need to sell half of the CEG. Unfortunately, come on PLTR. Pinterest is nice. So SPY initial first move nice to the upside. But this doesn't mean that we do continue higher, fortunately. Nice PLTR. Here it is. We need to break 133. Here we go, traders. Finally, Pinterest. So I lowered my share size on CG in a small loss. Pinterest, I'm going to be ready to take a partial soon in like 5-10 cents, and I'm going to sell 75% of my share size. Market is still just going sideways. It's not good. Tesla breaking out in the meantime. You're adding, okay. Good, good, good. Unfortunately, this CG, it's not nice at all, but I really hope it's still going to find here a little reversal. Traders, PITR and CG are not moving to the right direction. Pinterest, it's a nice one. 133.75, yeah. Here comes Pinterest. I still want to see like a 5-10 cents for the partial. And then in the meantime, the market still has not decided. Triple Q much stronger than the SPY today. It's obvious. But because of the SPY, I would say it's a big uncertainty. And now I really do regret I did not take this NVDA and especially the AMD. Okay, guys, here comes our Pinterest for the first partial. Yeah, TR is just playing around, unfortunately, still. SPY higher, triple Q breaking. Okay, I'm going to be ready for a partial now on Pinterest, 33.0506. Looks like as a great one. As I'm just reading the tape, not too many sellers, so we can even push to. Now I see some sellers on 0.7, so I'm just taking my partial now on the Pinterest traders. Market is pushing higher. PLTR, I'm really patient with that trade, but I really want to see that now to break at least this consolidation high. If it won't, I'm just going to lower my share size. NVDA, it's my big miss today together with the AMD. So first partial, as you can see, I'm just made it on the Pinterest. Tesla, wow, it's a beast today. And PLTR, shame on you. I need to lower my share size on PLTR traders. It just doesn't want to make the move. And I think the overall market, I mean the triple Q, because the SPY is completely not moving actually. Scott is taking HIMS 60 for a reversal. HIMS is going to take it here on 60 for a reversal. Looks like as a possible great reversal point. And triple Q, I think it's going to reverse to the lower side now. Google, nice comeback. Amazon, Microsoft, it's a big mess. Meta too. SCG, I'm still holding, but it really needs to show something there together with PITR. Pinterest, it's perfect, guys. On the Pinterest, I'm just going to put my stop loss under 30 to 78 and then let it run. Scott wants to see 61 for the first partial on the HIMS. Just bought it now. Over the $60 level, looks like as a possible bottom reversal. We need a SPY, guys. If the SPY could finally break this 593 and the high of the day, that would be great, actually, to push the overall market to the same direction. Okay, Pinterest is nice green. PRTR is just dancing on my nerves. And CG, last chance CG. Bruzak, I really hope you can add to this PRTR on 133. Okay, let's see the other stocks. If you have anything else, please just let me know. You mentioned me the CRWD. Still consolidating as I see, but looks really strong. I will be adding big size 133. Okay, we will just need to get there first. All right. CRWD not doing too much. How about AVGO and MU? AVGO, nice. But today's big winner, it's definitely NVDA. MU is not bad either. We can watch MU for a possible reversal here, maybe. MU. Tesla is strong too. I'm wondering what it's going to do again around this 350 level. But SPY triple Q now they pull back a bit, so let's be careful there, guys. CRWV, that's what a crazy stock. Again, pumping like crazy. It was a $40 stock like in the beginning of May. In one in 1 month, it just went like $100 higher. Amazing. PRTR, I can't believe you. Don't do that. I'm going to get into the red side today. Oh no. Not good. And CEG either. And market is dropping out of nowhere again. That's not good. Okay, traders, as I see, I have two losers. First fortunately for PRTR, just broke this 131.80. If it's breaking this candle's low, I am out. And under 330, I need to get out of CG, but on CG, I did lower the share size already. On the PRTR nuts, that was a nasty drop. News, leaked some news again. King, I think it's going to be TQQQ time soon. Very nasty move on the market. NVIDIA sharp pullback. PRTR last chance, but unfortunately doesn't look the best. And CG last chance too. Or Pinterest is still going nicely. Scott still holding HIMS too. Last chance market and last chance stocks. Pinterest is still great. This PRTR, it's completely nuts today. I hope it was just a shakeout and now we are going higher. Let's see. Pinterest is nice. Still okay. Not a beautifully moving market today either, guys. Not my favorite so far. Okay. Tesla back really quickly to the VWAP. One thing is for sure though, if we continue lower traders, I'm going to be with TQQQ again, as always, and it's going to be a call under 71 and 89, stop loss over 72.30. So 88 is going to be my entry here if we are going to make a move lower, but I'm not sure yet. And this market is up to, unfortunately, CEG just could not make the move. Just breaking 330 levels. I'm out. This is not a full R because I closed out some of the position already, but still an unpleasant loser, fortunately. PRT are still fighting and Pinterest is beautiful. And let's see whether the market is going to make a reversal here or not. If it's rolling over, I'm ready to short the overall market there. Nasty, very ugly on the SPY, guys. It's a very tiny daily chart, glued to the VWAP, no direction, nasty. And I am in red. Not nice. At least our Pinterest is going traders. Unfortunately, I was a little bit shy on the share size on the Pinterest. That was not the best decision. And I want to see a 33.40 for the next partial on the Pinterest. Google 166. Looks like as a great rollover, Kevin. I like it. MU is getting stronger again. Overall market going back to the highs, interestingly. These tariffs are completely ruining the whole market. The fear over the news, sudden news, you don't know when it's going to hit the market. It's really hard to trade like that sometimes. Not every day it's like that, but sometimes it is. Okay, guys, so far PRTR, it's still hanging on a thread. Pinterest is going nicely, and I gave up on CEG as it just broke the 330, unfortunately. And the next one, I'm just watching the market, whether it's going to push for a new high or making a rollover and pushing lower. If it does, I'm going to be there for short it. So Scott is still holding HIMS. He bought it over 60. Pinterest going nicely. AFRM is very strong too. AFRM coin. SMCI 1.57% higher. Tesla, as I mentioned you, but it just rejected on the 350 level. Disney, Amazon, mRNA. Okay. So far, SPY triple Q pushing higher, not lower, that's for sure. Google looks nice, even under 166.40 maybe. Especially if the market starts dropping again, Kevin. Might we can take it already under 166.40. I mean the Google. Yes, very ugly choppy market. SMRN checking. Or Pinterest is just running at least something for today. Nice bottom reversal possible. Yep. Over 33 you're watching. SMR. Not bad. Okay, traders, in the meantime, I am going to be ready to take a second partial on the Pinterest and slowly giving up on this PLTR if it cannot do the move. And yes, this can be interesting. SMCI held up. Yeah, it is. SMCI checking. Beautiful. Pinterest. Traders, I'm just taking one more partial on the Pinterest and let it run. SPY triple Q pushing higher now. Even the SPY finally, it's just joining to the triple Q push. And I hope it's going to save my PRTR. Yeah, here we are, 33.50. I'm ready to take one more partial on this Pinterest. Nice. And SPY is breaking out. Okay, so this was just a typical shakeout. I am selling a little bit more off the table on Pinterest. PLTR nice pullback, but it doesn't mean anything. We need to see that push higher. Come on, PLTR. And second partial on the Pinterest just done. And SPY broke the highs. Great. Great, great, great. Microsoft, nothing. SMCI, yeah, SMCI, AMD, beautiful, resilient, not even talking about NVIDIA, by the way. However, the overall market is going to get into a little trouble here on the highs again. So second partial on Pinterest, no partial yet on PLTR, and I'm checking this CG. It was a good idea to get out because it just could not make anything, unfortunately. And I'm going to check here BA2. BA is back to the VWAP, but it has not convinced me. mRNA still looks interesting for me, by the way. mRNA. And this should be just over 25. I don't know, 25. Wait, 27, 25 maybe. SMCI long over the highs for, yes, it looks strong. Agree with the SMCI indeed. Just check it. I don't like the fact that it's a daily high breakout. However, it has still, based on the daily, it still has room to go. So 40, 42, 10, 0, 0, 6. Over 42.07 can be an entry, especially if the market continues higher or pushing higher. That can be an interesting one. As this, all of the semicon sector, it's strong. And the stop loss is quite good, like under 41.66, just a VWAP. So yeah, why not? Can take it over 42.07 for a scalp at least. NVDA unstoppable, MU unstoppable, AMD back to the highs. And the overall market is just going back to the highs too. Yes, definitely TQQQ cancel. Thank you to remind me. Cancel TQQQ, of course. Its overall market is going higher. If we go back anyway, I would take it maybe earlier if we do go higher at least. Market seems like really strong now. Question whether we can continue. Market going higher, but CRM looks like a great short. Checking. Checking. CRM. Salesforce. Let's see. Salesforce. Yes, you are right. It's really weak. I like it. Okay, hello as well, by the way. I'm going to put it on my list, Kevin. A good one. All right, traders. Spido, as I see, it's trying to make this nice breakout to happen and continue. Also, it's just finding a little problem here. On the Pinterest, though, I'm going to put my stop loss under 33.20. PLTR completely dead. It's just not going anywhere. ARM, Kevin, it's not on my list, but I'm going to watch it. CRM is still not a short for me. I'm just waiting for a nice setup there. Looks interesting. And ARM, yes, you are right. Based on the daily, it still has room to go too. I have a big problem with ARM though. It's the volume. It's getting lower. I don't know whether it's enough to push the stock higher. I think for that we need the market as well. I mean, to break the daily high and continue higher. But considering the fact that this is another semicon stock, not a bad choice at all. Okay, SPY hovering around the highs, triple Q2. So whether we are going to continue with a nice gap, or not gap, breakout and continue, or roll over on the highs. Nothing else. Okay. PLTR is completely dead. Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, complete mess. Only semicons are going, guys, nothing else. And the Pinterest. SMCI over this 4206, as I've called it. Oh, I forgot to write in. Yeah, because it was not my call, actually. SMCI, it was D King's call. And we need a 20 cents cap only on this one. Nothing else. And the market, a little support from the market indeed. All right, traders, unfortunately, this PATR, I need to say goodbye to this stock. It's just not doing anything at all. It's just moving even lower now. Doesn't look good at all. This is just making this consolidation, really strong consolidation now. Very close to the lows, which is 131.20. And I have a strong feeling that it's going to go there. So that's not good. Come on, SMCI. 10 more cents to take the partial. Market just stopped on the highs a bit. And yeah, this is the PLTR. This stock is behaving weird today. Not just the market, or just like the market, I would say. Nice call on ARM, is still pushing higher, that's good. Or Pinterest is just making a nice consolidation, stop loss under 33.30 now. And on the SMCI traders, I'm still going to wait like a 10 more cents to take a partial. MU pushing higher. AMD before breakout. Scott likes this SIG too, maybe over this 70, 75 maybe for an intraday breakout. Okay. Market still on the high, still consolidating. Nothing else. And under 33.30, I'm going to be out on the Pinterest trade, guys. Here comes SMCI. MU breaking. Okay, SMCI, here we go. Going to take a partial soon, a 75% out, around 75 or 70% because it still looks good. Nice, Dicking, thank you for this SMCI. This was a beautiful call. And here is our 20 cents indeed. These semicons are crazy today. 30, even better. Come on, SMCI, go, go, go. 32, 33, 34, a little bit too many. Oh, there are enough buyers. Hopefully they are going to eat the sellers here. SPY to perk, you still consolidating. It's not good. But the SPY is completely a bull flag. Okay, SMCI, I still did not have not clicked the button yet, but I'm ready to take a small partial now on the SMCI. 75% of my share size here. I took it, and stop loss is going to be under 42. Okay, 42. Pinterest, as I mentioned you, if it goes back under this 33.30, I am going to close it. Nice move from the SMCI. Now PRTR is back as well, and the market is breaking higher. And the MU and NVDA are the ultimate beast. I really hope SMCI is going to get to 43 at least, traders. That would be great indeed. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Watch out on Pinterest because as I've told you, might it's going to be a stop loss, final stop loss under 33 and 30. I'm just checking because there will be some FOMC member speakers too. FOMC member speakers. Today is the 3rd of June. Georgia openings, factory orders out. This is what we have seen, the turbulence at 10 o'clock. By the way, Georgia openings, it's higher than expected. That's why we've seen this pushing higher on the market. But the factory orders, it's lower. It's lower than expected. Okay, guys, so today, 12:45 p.m., FOMC member Goolsby speaks, and 1 p.m. Cook is going to speak. Watch out on these as well, please. SPY is breaking out again. That's a good one for us. SMCI beautiful. Pinterest is still going, but PRTR is driving me crazy. HIMS is back to the $60 level if you want to join to Scott's call there. Scott is still holding these hymns, by the way. And SPY is pushing higher too. Wow. Okay. That's a breakout. I really hope it's going to help to PLTR finally as well. And watch out because this is the typical time when things are, making a U-turn. So I'm going to be careful here. Watch out on SMCI. I think I do not want to go to red on that one. Ooh, BA is bouncing. Come on, SMCI, don't give up. And VDA is just going higher, so you should do the same, please. Come on. VST. I took it off my list, but I'm just going to get it back. VST. You are right. That looks interesting. Also, the volume is not quite convincing. However, if it's breaking 175.50, this can be a reversal higher. 175.50 and yeah, it is. All of these nuclear energy stocks are, unfortunately, but definitely looks interesting. You're welcome. Okay, guys, unfortunately, I am still in red, especially because of PLTR. I still on it, Pinterest and SMCI good. And I feel like the market needs to make a decision soon, either to continue higher, seems like we do continue higher, or to make a reversal there. SIG, yes, I actually Scott called it over 75, I think. For me, it's a little bit too slow, but looks nice for an intraday breakout. It's a little bit too slow though. And I'm ready if the market is going to pull back a little bit, traders, I'm going to get TQQQ under 70 to 30 just for a scalp. Because the market is here for quite of a long while. And if we get it under this 70, yep, here we are. So 70 to 25 is going to be my entry. And I want to see a 72, I don't know, 72, around 72 for a partial there. SMCI is still running. Pinterest is hanging on a thread. And PRTR is just PRTR is just PRTR today, not doing too much. HIMS, that's weird. It started to move quite weird here. Okay, guys. TQQQ around 72. I'm going to take a partial. If we get there, and unfortunately, this PRTR, if it goes back again to the lows, I need to say goodbye to this stock. Also, I really hope it's going to get close to my entry, and then I'm just going to close it. That's it. I do not like it anymore. Or SMCI is still running nicely. I guess today NVIDIA gets to be up almost 100% buy. Yes. Yeah, Alex, looks like. And I missed it. Can't believe that. And even AMD, beautiful breakout too. It did not do too much, but at least something. Better than PLTR. Apple is pulling back Charco. Thank you. Just checking it. That's why I know that's why I actually I want to go with a small partial on TQQQ or scalp. Here we go with TQQQ traders. Beautiful. I'm ready to take a partial soon, hopefully. And unfortunately, traders, I'm almost out on PLTR. I'm very patient with that trade, so I should not. So TQQQ, nice. Let's see 72 for a partial. And unfortunately, I need to say goodbye to this PLTR if it goes again to the lows, as I've told you, and breaking it. Yeah, very nasty pullback on the Apple, by the way. Semicons doesn't care too much. Oh, come on, TQQQ. Actually, in PLTR, I feel like I should flip the coin. I mean it. If it's breaking this lows of the day, because in this case, I don't think so. It can go back at all. Or SMCI is still running nicely. SPY stopped, triple Q stopped by the VWAP. I had no time to take a partial on this TQQQ, unfortunately. What a choppy, ugly market. I can't believe that. Scott wants to buy BA 214.50 for a reversal, 214.50. TQQQ back to the entry. Very nasty choppy market today, guys. Now, as I see the SPY is getting stronger, it's not good for my TQQQ. PRT or flip the coin. SMCI, Pinterest are still going to the right direction. I'm still holding my TQQQ. And I really do think on PRTR to lower my share size because this is just not doing anything at all. And I'm going to sell some of it here on the PRTR. I do not want a full loser here. Pinterest SMCI, beautiful. Even this VST looks interesting. I agree in that. And PRTR is down only $1 though, or so I feel like it would be better to close at least half of the share size there. 131.77, okay. SPY stop though, so still looks stronger. I'm just checking the SPY now. And I try to be nice on timing with taking half of the share size off on this PRTR. I don't like the fact that it made lower highs, lower lows. So if it cannot break 132 now, like suddenly, I need to close half of the share size for sure. Sad. Okay. Also, SMCI looks very good, guys. We can take another partial, but unfortunately, PLTR, as I've told you, if it's not going to suddenly break the 132, I need to get out half of the share size. I'm still holding TQQQ. And here is the first 100 EMA on the PLTR, where I'm going to get half of my share size off soon. Because the market stopped, this is what I was expecting indeed. A little bit less than $1 loser here on the PRTR with half of the share size. So I took off some PRTR here, traders, and SMCI, we can just take another partial. And this is what I was hoping for, almost touching the $43 level. So SMCI second partial, stop loss can be on under 42.50. And on the Pinterest, again, if it's going under 33.30, I'm going to be out. And I'm still holding my TQQQ. I'm over trading a little bit today. Yes, Kevin, exactly. This is what I'm thinking of. That's why I took off more than quarter of my share size here. I'm rather taking a loss than to go for a full loss. And actually, I'm thinking the same, maybe to flip the coin under the loss, because I completely agree with you that it looks like a short. All right, traders, so SMCI second partial. Pinterest, if it goes under 33.30, I'm going to be out. And the SPY and the triple Q completely not doing anything. It's very rare when I'm flipping the coin, guys, but I think you have not seen me so far. But this PRTR is just crying for flipping the coin. But only I think just under the complete lows. Okay, traders, Pinterest, it's coming back to the 33.30 level where I'm going to take my shares off. And the market is just completely stugged. 30. Okay. PDQQQ, PRTR, and SMCI. In SMCI was my biggest winner, and I'm really thinking on flipping the coin on this PRTR. I mean it. All right, TQQQ coming back. Market is not doing anything at all. Microsoft is down. Tesla not doing anything. I'm out of Pinterest. SMCI final stop loss. You know what? It's going to be under 42.70. 42.70. Market higher or lower. So under 42.70, I'm going to be out on the SMCI trade, guys. Market is still hovering around the highs, but getting a bit more uncertain whether it's going to continue higher. And I think I'm not going to flip the coin on the PRTR also. I feel quite forced on that trade. Looks good. But SMCI was a great call. Thank you very much, the King. This was the trade of the day for sure. Okay. All right, traders. I think I'm just going to call it as a day. Unfortunately, I will have a meeting. I would though stay and trade it with you together. On the TQQQ, I'm going to be out over this 70 to 60 area. On the PRTR, well, let's see if it's breaking the lows. I can wait for it now because I lowered my share size. And SMCI, hopefully, is going to run until 44. Market is very choppy today. We will get some um, FOMC member speakers, so be careful at this time. And yeah, I must tell you, this was not my favorite morning with this choppy market, but definitely it was great to trade with you as always. So guys, stay safe, have a beautiful rest of your day, and don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to see you again. TQQQ stop, as I've told you, it's going to be over 70 to 60. 70 to 60 for me, Raspi. Thank you, the King. That's for sure. The best team ever. Thank you, test traders, and see you tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can just find me on the on my email for sure. Okay, guys, so have a nice one and see you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.